waiting for the cooler night. Oh, amber fields in the harvest gold, stories of earth that are never old. A sea of yellow, a tide of grace on the planet's warm and ancient face. The shadows stretch long on the furrowed ground, where the secret of life is waiting to be found. I walk through the gold, I walk through the fire, finding the peace that my heart desires. The horizon is wide and the horizon is deep, where the promises of the season keep. Time is a memory that fades away in the dying light of a perfect day. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for a year, watching the worries of the world disappear. Oh, amber fields in the harvest gold, stories of earth that are never old. A sea of yellow, a tide of grace on the planet's warm and ancient face. Harvest gold, amber fields, finding the peace that the silence yields. The roots are a hand that holds the earth since the moment of the forest's birth. The bark is our armor, the bark is a scar under the light of the morning star. The branches are heavy with 1,000 years, washing away all the human fears. Oh, ancient oaks and timeless wood, where the spirits of the world have stood. A pillar of life, a monument of grace on the planet's old and steady face. The leaves are a canopy, thick and green, the greatest temple that I've ever seen. I'll lean on the trunk, I'll lean on the strength through the summer's day and the winter's length. The horizon is low and the horizon is deep, where the secrets of the ancients sleep. Time is a circle in the heart of the tree, watching the world and the wide blue sea. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the soul, watching the broken things become whole. Oh, ancient oaks and timeless wood, where the spirits of the world have stood. A pillar of life, a monument of grace on the planet's old and steady face. Timeless wood, ancient oaks, the steady heart that the forest is raw. Frost is a silver on the edge of the wood, where the green of the summer once stood. I'll walk through the crisp, I'll walk through the cold, watching the story of the year unfold. The forest is thin and the forest is bare, with a chill in the heart of the morning as the leaves of the summer come falling down. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the sleep, in a place where the winter promises keep. Oh, autumn leaf and amber drift in the middle of the season shift, a world of rust, a fall of grace on the planet's old and changing face. Where the secrets of the wind begin, 1,000 stalks in a swaying dance, in a long and a leafy summer trance. The hollow wood is a ghost tone flute in a place where the heavy world is mute. Oh, bamboo forest and a whispering green, in a world that is mostly felt ancients of the earth have always stood. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the sight, watching the emerald world go by. Oh, bamboo forest and whispering green, in a world that is mostly felt and seen. A wall of light, a sigh of grace, on the planet's cool and emerald face. Whispering green bamboo forest, where the heart of the mountain can rest. The scent of the needles is sharp and is sweet, where the roots and the shadows and the mosses meet. A giant of wood with a skin of brown, wearing a forest for a heavy crown. Every ring is a century, every knot is a scar, under the light of the evening star. Oh, cedar breath and ancient evergreen, the strongest spirit that I've ever seen. A pillar of life, a temple of green, in a quiet world that is mostly unseen. The sap is a honey that flows in the dark, beneath the protection of the heavy bark. I'll lean on the trunk, I'll lean on the years, washing away all my doubts and my fears. The canopy is high and the canopy is wide, where the secrets of the ancients hide. Ooh. Time is a circle that never ends, in a place where the wood and the sunlight blends. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for a life, far from the struggle and far from the strife. Oh, cedar breath and ancient evergreen, the strongest spirit that I've ever seen. A pillar of life, a temple of green, in a quiet world that is mostly unseen. Ancient evergreen, cedar breath, life that is stronger than shadows or death. think snow is falling to the ground without a single heavy sound. A velvet carpet for the street to catch the rhythm of our feet. Every petal is a tiny wing in the early choir of the spring. Oh, dancing petals and the spring breeze moving through the cherry trees. A world of color, a drift of grace on the planet's bright and smiling face. The light is soft and the light is gold, a story of life that's being told. I'll catch the blossoms, I'll catch the air, with flowers tangled in my hair. The horizon is clear and the horizon is sweet, where the sky and the garden finally meet. Time is a petal that floats away in the gentle light of a sunny day. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the bloom, finding a peace in the garden room. Oh, dancing petals in the spring breeze moving through the cherry trees. A world of color, a drift of grace on the planet's bright and smiling face. Spring breeze, dancing petals where the light of the morning settles. Dunes are a sea of a golden grain, waiting for the ghost of the summer rain. The sun is a fire in the open sky, where the hawks and the eagles travel by. The sand is a story, the sand is a path rain that falls through the hand. In the middle of the white and the silent land, I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the peace, waiting for the desert night's release. Oh, desert wind and golden sands, over the dry and the beautiful lands, a world of heat, a stretch of grace on the planet's warm and honest face. Golden sands, desert wind, where the fire of the earth has sinned. The trees have bowed. The air is a heavy and the air is a still, waiting for the moon on the edge of the hill. Oh, even cicades and twilight choir, before the world begins to tire. The song of the a drone of grace on the planet's warm and summer face. The fireflies are starting to show their spark in the middle of the velvet and summer dark. I'll listen to the birds, I'll listen to the drone, a music that the summer has finally grown. The horizon is purple and the horizon is deep, where the memories of the childhood sleep. Carried by the cooling of the evening breeze, I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the song, where the nights of the summer are ancient and long. Oh, even cicadas and twilight choir, before the world begins to tire. A song of the heat, a drone of grace on the planet's warm and summer face. Twilight choir, the source of the river is finally found. The soil is a mother, the dirt is a friend, where the cycles of nature begin and they end. Every seed is a promise, every sprout is a light, breaking the surface in the middle of night. Oh, forest pulse in the deep dark roots, growing the future in the smallest shoots. A rhythm of earth, a song of the clay, on the planet's old and eternal way. The underground rivers are flowing so deep, where the memories of the mountains sleep. I'll touch the moss, I'll touch the stone, feeling the power that the woods have grown. The horizon is low and the horizon is green, where the magic of the roots is finally seen. Time is a season that turns in the mud, flowing like water and flowing like blood. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the soul, watching the broken things become whole. Oh, forest pulse and the deep dark roots, growing the future in the smallest shoots. A rhythm of earth, a song of the clay, on the planet's old and eternal way. Deep roots, forest pulse, finding the truth that the woods divulge.
The surface is solid and the surface is bright, reflecting the pale and frozen light. nothing to prove. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the chill in a place where the pulse of the world is still. Oh, frozen lake, an icy mirror, making the truth of the world look clearer. World of crystal, a sheet of grace on the planet's cold and silent land. Facing mirror, frozen lake. The peace that the winter alone can make.
Deep in the canyon where the ferns are tall, I find the song of the waterfall. A curtain of white on the face of the stone, the music that the mountain has grown. The spray is a mist and the spray is a light, shining in the middle of the canyon night. Oh, hidden waterfall and silver cascade in the cool of the deep and leafy shade. A tumble of water, a fall of grace on the planet's wild and hidden face. The rocks are wet and the rocks are smooth, with a power that is destined to soothe. I'll stand in the spray, I'll stand in the roar, feeling the energy of the earth once more. The stream is a rush and the stream is a race, moving at a wild and steady pace. Time is a bubble that bursts in the flow, where the moss and the river flowers grow. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the splash in the middle of the mountain silver flash. Oh, hidden waterfall and silver cascade in the cool of the deep and leafy shade. A tumble of water, a fall of grace on the planet's wild and hidden face. Silver cascade, hidden waterfall, answer the forest's eternal call. The water is black and the water is deep, where the secrets of the mountain sleep. The moon is a coin in the riverbed with a silver halo round its head. The reeds are bowing to the flowing tide, where the silver fish and the shadows hide. Oh, midnight that fades on the shore, in a place where the spirits of nature soar. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the gleam, following the heart of the liquid dream. Oh, midnight stream and liquid moon, singing a slow and watery tune, a mirror of stars, a flow of grace on the planet's dark and dreaming face. Liquid moon, midnight stream, safe in the arms of the midnight dream. The mountains are hiding in curtains of gray, where the light of the morning is lost in the spray. The trees are like ghosts in the velvet white, emerging slowly from the grip of the night. Every branch is a secret, every leaf is a prayer. Where the heart is quiet and the soul is proud. The river is humming a low, steady tune under the ghost of a fading moon. I'll wander the mist, I'll onward the haze, losing my count of the passing days. The horizon is
in a landscape built to forever last. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for a dream, following the path of the hidden stream. Oh, misty valley and ethereal fog, writing a poem in the morning log. A world of shadows, a vision of cloud, where the heart is quiet and the soul is proud. Ethereal fog, misty valley, where the spirits of the forest rally. A thousand diamonds on the lawn, in the fragile light of a newborn dawn. The earth is waking up so slow, in the silver mist and the morning glow. The spider's web is a string of pearls, as the secret life of the field unfurls. Oh, morning dew and crystal grass, watching the nighttime shadows pass. A world of clarity, a drop of grace on the planet's fresh and waking face. Waking face. The sun is a spark on the edge of the hill, while the air is soft and the air is still. I'll walk through the wet, I'll walk through the wet, I'll walk through the cold, watching the morning's light turn to gold. The garden is breathing and the garden is green, in a beauty that's felt but seldom seen. Ooh. Time is a drop that vanishes fast, in a morning glow that isn't meant to last. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for a minute, I'll stay for the light before the sun burns away the night. Oh, morning dew and crystal grass, watching the nighttime shadows pass. A world of clarity, a drop of grace on the planet's fresh and waking face. Crystal grass, morning dew, everything's born and everything's new. Ooh. The world is a ghost in a silver room, hidden away from the morning gloom. The trees are shadows in a velvet sea, in a place where the soul is finally free. The mist is a blanket, the mist is a dream, covering the flow of the hidden stream. Oh, morning fog and silver veil, riding the mountain's quiet tale, a world of white, a wash of grace on the planet's soft and hidden face. The light is aglow in the heavy gray, washing the edges of the world away. I'll wander the cloud, I'll wander the haze, losing my count of the passing days. The horizon is gone, and the horizon is near, where the whispers of nature are all I hear. In a landscape built to forever last, I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the cloud, far from the noise of the busy crowd. Oh, morning fog and silver veil, quiet tale, a world of white, a wash of grace on the planet's soft and hidden face. where the silence is long and the silence is proud. I stand on the edge where the granite is cold, in a story of earth that is brave and bold. No sound of the street, no sound of the crowd, just the mountain's heart beating out loud. Oh, silent and peak and whispering heights above the world and its city lights, a perspective of stone, a vision of grace on the planet's old and eternal face. The air is a crystal, thin and so pure, the only medicine that's destined to cure. I'll breathe in the height, I'll breathe in the sky, watching the eagles as they travel by. The horizon is white and the horizon is blue, in a vision of a nature that is always new. Time is a shadow that doesn't belong to the place where the rocks are ancient and strong. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for a day, watching the worries of the earth drift away. Oh, silent peak and whispering heights above the world and its city lights, a perspective of stone, a vision of grace on the planet's old and eternal face. Whispering heights, silent peak, finding the peace that the wanderers seek. The curtain is green and the curtain is light, across the dark stage of the Arctic night. A ghost of a fire that doesn't have heat, where the stars and the mountain shadows meet. Oh, emerald sky and northern lights, the greatest of all the winter sights, a dance of color, a vision of grace. Time is a wave that travels the dark, leaving behind a celestial spark. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the dream, following the path of the emerald stream. Treasures are found. I walk through the foam, I walk through the blue, feeling the energy of the world come through. The tide is a pull and the tide is a flow, where the secret things of the ocean grow. Coastal day, I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the sea, in a place where the spirit can finally be free. Oh, ocean breeze and salt and sand, walking the edge of the sea and the land, a world of blue, a tide of gray. Ocean breeze.
just the endless grass and the endless blue. The wind is a traveler, the wind is a king. Over the plains where the meadowlarks sing, the shadows are fast and the shadows are wide, where the spirits of the buffalo hide. Oh, prairie sky and open horizon, the greatest world I've ever set eyes on. A world of distance, a stretch of grace on the planet's flat and on his face. The grass is a seed and the grass is a wave, in a land that is lonely, in a land that is brave. I'll follow the track, I'll follow the sun, until the work of the daylight is done. The sky is a dome and the sky is a light, holding the stars of the prairie night. Time is a distance that fades in the heat, where the sky and the rolling grasses meet. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the space, in the middle of the earth's wide and open face. Oh, prairie sky and open horizon, greatest world I've ever set eyes on. A world of distance, a stretch of grace on the planet's flat and on his face. Open horizon, prairie sky, under the gaze the eagle's eye.
The sky is a heavy and velvet gray, washing the heat of the day away. I'm safe inside while the windows cry, watching the tears of the cloudy sky. The tea is a warmth and the tea is a steam, lost in the heart of a rainy day dream. Oh, raindrops on glass and interior rain, softening the edge of the world's disdain. A world of liquid, a drop of grace on the planet's wet and lonely face. of the water falling on the empty street. The house is a shell and the house is a home where the wandering spirits no longer roam. Time is a drip that falls from the roof in a place where the soul is finally proof. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the sound while the rain is falling on the thirsty ground. Oh, raindrops on glass and interior rain, softening the edge of the world's disdain. A world of liquid, a drop of grace on the planet's wet and lonely face. Interior rain, raindrops on glass, watching the rainy day moments pass. The world is white and the world is still. Beyond the window on the hill, the fire is a heart that beats in the room, dispelling the winter's heavy gloom. The tea is a steam and the tea is a heat, making the quiet of the morning sweet. Oh, snowy cabin and firelight glow, safe from the wind and the falling snow. A world of warmth, a spark of grace on the planet's cold and frozen face. The wood is a crackle and the wood is a spark. In the middle of the wintry dark, I'll watch the flame, I'll watch the light through the long and the frozen night. The cabin is small and the cabin is kind, leaving the worries of the world behind. A snowflake that melts on the glass, watching the wintry moments pass. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the peace, waiting for the frozen world to release. Oh, snowy cabin and firelight glow, safe from the wind and the falling snow. A world of warmth, a spark of grace on the planet's cold and frozen face. Firelight glow, snowy cabin, where the quiet of the winter can happen. The Milky Way is a river of light across the ceiling of the night. I'm walking on shadows, I'm walking walking on air with the dust of the stars in my hair. The silence is vast and the silence is deep, where the dreams of the universe sleep. Are turning in their giant rings to the song that the galaxy sings. I'll watch the void, I'll watch the glow as the constellations start to show. The horizon is gone, and the horizon is far, where the light of an ancient and dying star. Time is a distance that we cannot measure. In a dark and beautiful cosmic treasure, I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the cold, in a story of light that is billions of years old. Starlight path, cosmic drift, the greatest spirit, the greatest gift, a world of wonder, a spark of grace on the planet star, an infinite face, cosmic drift. Starlight path, beyond the reach of the world's map.
The grass is a sea and the grass is a height, in the middle of the golden summer light. The bees are a hum and the bees are a go, in a story of nature that's brave and bold. Oh, summer meadow and buzzing light, far from the noise and the city strife, a world of flowers, a field of grace on the planet's bright and sunny face. The butterflies dance in the warm blue air, without a worry and without is a bloom that opens so wide, with the spirit of summer deep inside. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the sun, until the day of the meadow is done. Ooh. Oh, summer meadow and buzzing light, far from the noise in the city strife. Buzzing light, summer meadow. The sky is a canvas of orange and red, as the sun is going down to bed. The clouds are burning with a purple fire, fulfilling the evening's deep desire. The shadows are long and the shadows are thin, where the night and the day begin to spin. Oh, sunset horizon and golden fade, in the quiet peace that the light has made. A world of amber, a wash of grace, on the planet's tired and glowing face. The birds are flying to the distant trees, carried by the cooling of the breeze. I watch the color, I watch the glow, as the world begins to move so slow. The horizon is burning and the horizon is deep, where the memories of the daylight sleep. Time is a color that bleeds away in the final breath of a perfect day. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the dark, waiting for the stars to show their spark. Oh, sunset horizon and golden fade, in the quiet peace that the light has made. A world of amber, a wash of grace, on the planet's tired and glowing face.
perfume in the shadows of the forest room. The branches are swaying and the branches are old in a story of nature that's never been told. Oh, whispering pines and airy needles solving the forest's ancient riddles. A song of the wood, a sigh of grace on the planet's tall and evergreen face. Evergreen face. The cones are falling to the mossy floor, where the spirits of the giants soar. I'll lean on the bark, I'll lean on the time, listen to the forest quiet rhyme. The canopy is thick and the canopy is high, touching the edge of the summer sky. Time is a whisper that travels through, in a place where the green is always new. I'll stay for a moment, I'll stay for the sound of the secrets hidden in the ground. Oh, whispering pines and airy needles solving the forest's ancient riddles. A song of the wood, a sigh of grace on the planet's tall and evergreen face. Hidden needles, whispering pines,
travels the